I tried to keep quiet, but my ancestors wouldn't let me. That voice in my head that won't leave me alone. My ancestors coming to me in ways that at first I ignore, but becoming aggressively more impatient for me to sit up and take notice. Eventually, I do. As my childhood slips away like old skin and I step into a new me, one in which I feel an awakening. So what is it that you want of me? It seems that your persistence to get my attention, there may be something bigger is planned. I wonder what it is. Upon many great endings, there's always to be a troublesome beginning. Right? Wrong. In fact, it is not always as it seems. Accept the challenge and walk alongside me down this path of wonder with nothing but good intentions and an open mind. Only then will you truly understand. To make a statement, you must be with knowledge. For it to be heard, you must speak. That is what I desire to do. The strive to speak my truth, and I must speak it, is the purpose of life. This need to find meaning, is this the same drive felt and heard by my ancestors? I'm going even further, and I say to you, I'm driven by the same force my ancestors were driven by, to find the answer to why I am here. We, my ancestors and I, go together. I aspire to inspire and find inspiration in Korero of Kupe, in his title, his obstacles, and how he overcame these. My first title is finding the words to express myself. It is like a helpless child who, when interrogated, must overcome being struck dumb with the enormity and pressure of the task. My driving force is to find my purpose and discover what is the meaning of life. Look through the eyes of my ancestors. What do they see in me? What is it that I'm hiding? What is it that they know that I may not? What is it that they're trying to bring out of me? Through me, my ancestors are speaking out for a voice to be heard. And then it clicked. I finally understand what they're trying to say. The future of things will ultimately be left in my hands. I am a kid of the 21st century, where love is just a quote and a lie is a new truth. Is today's society one where children's attendance or their lack of uniform more important than their education? Feeling like our minds have been captured and we're struggling against our own words. Why must we conform and stay quiet rather than say what we actually want? We have to learn things that may not actually be useful for our futures. We rangatahi are standing looking into a future faced only by us, not a future seen through older eyes. So stop and listen to us. Respect and value us. Maybe then you can actually help us and walk together with us into our future. What happens in our future relies on what we choose to do today. How we shape ourselves. Trouble between the person we were born into and the person that we make ourselves to be. Marching on a path nobody has ventured before. I am able to stand before you all, not because I paved my own way, but because my ancestors who came before me laid the path. Therefore, leaving me to create many more paths for the younger generations to come. Starting now, I will not fail to exceed one's limits of imagination. Just because you wish to become something else today doesn't mean you should ever forget who you are and where you come from. What would you do if you knew you could never fail? Would you still hold back even when you know you're limitless? Or would you become powerless and let fear control what you can and cannot do? What's stopping you? What do you want to be? Who do you want to become? Be that person people say you can't become. It's never too late to change your life. If you want life to change, you have to change. If you want life to get better, you have to get better. Don't be afraid. Be focused. Be determined. Be hopeful. Be empowered. I want our young people to know that they matter, that they belong, and that no matter what happens, they will be okay. These words that I speak gifted to me, the inheritance that runs through my blood, the passion engraved into my chest. My culture is the floor that I walk upon that was once battled for by my ancestors. My ancestors. From the depths of time, give me the strength and peace of mind to want to be heard, to assert that our generation will be safe and that not everything is based on race. Because we want a better tomorrow. We will never bow our heads in sorrow. As a whānau, we will stay strong because no matter what they say, we know we belong to a place called home. Thank you.